Welcome to the Badass Babe Manifest podcast. The vibe here is how to manifest in a simple and fun way, implementing my abundance DNA method without the bullshit, overcomplicated hacks or fluff. I'm your host, Kelly Pender, your spiritual manifestation coach, and together we're going to uncover your unique abundance frequency, step into who the fuck you are unapologetically, and remove the limitation caps as well as playing it small to open yourself the F up to the unlimited abundance, success, and money to easily flow into your life and or business. Let's manifest that shit. Hello, my love. Welcome back to another episode of the Badass Babe Manifest podcast. We're talking about how Lionsgate 8A is the biggest crock of shit unless you do this, which I'm going to share to you exclusively on the pod. This is going to be a little controversial, and I was all about Lionsgate back in the day when all I knew about manifestation was the woo and spiritual side. This is before I knew about the science. Now, let me tell you, I'm still a spiritual witch. And like, girl, yes, sure, I love Lionsgate. I still do. I love how activating it is and the star Sirius and how it really activates your authentic, potent power of who the fuck you are and who you came here to be. Like, F yes, it's Leo season. It is so activating. You know, I'm a Leo and all of us are here to fucking shine. Like, yes. However, and this is really, really important, so please listen to this. If you do not have the neural pathways and energetic resonance in place, this truly, really is just a fluffy hype day that's a waste of your time. And one thing that I've noticed as a manifestation coach with Lionsgate, that it's so effing hyped up, and then that hype just boop, dies down the next day. Right? And so to me, that's just highlighting and showing like, see, manifestation really is just a booty call. It really is just a hit it and quit it. No, it's fucking not. You are manifesting 24/7 based off of your identity, neural pathways, self-concept, self-perception, behavior, pattern/habits, energetic frequency, and your nervous system. Okay? Manifestation is backed by effing science, boo. We don't do the fluff or bullshit in my world anymore. Been there, done that. And so this is how we are going to utilize this day and activate yourself into your next most potent, limitless level when you do this. Are you ready? We are going to clear out your neural pathways of lack. This is the first step to then create new money-making neural pathways. And before we dive in, I'm just going to share something quickly with you. Another reason why I feel like Lionsgate is a little bit of a crock of shit is because, like, yes, potent activating day. We manifest, we set our intentions, we feel into it, we do all the whatever. And then what happens is, when we have neural pathways ingrained to lack, 8-8 is over. We did all the things. We manifested. We're like, fuck yes, let's go. The very next day, guess what happens? Because we do not yet have our lack neural pathways cleared out and rewired into new money-making neural pathways, the very next day, we go directly back into our old known and familiar behaviors, habits, patterns, thoughts, and beliefs. Okay? So this is why it is so important to first do this. We are going to clear out your lack neural pathways. And so after working with hundreds of clients, in addition to, I know I shared this in a previous podcast episode, a lot of us have the belief, the thought of I am not enough, okay, which activates lack and takes you right back to old lack neural pathways. Another one that immediately activates lack neural pathways and takes you back into the known and familiar in your comfort zone where you feel stuck and keep creating the same external circumstances over and over again. And you're like, why the fuck are my manifestations aren't here yet? Let me tell you why, because we're going to change that today. I hear quite often from my clients, and this is one that I have worked on through with myself and redirected and rewired, and that is, it is not working. It is not working. So what I want you to do right now is to do a little bit of an audit in your life and in your business around the neural pathway of lack that's specifically attuned to it is not working. And so you can be like, sure, Kelly, sometimes I feel that in my business. I feel that in my job, my career. Sometimes I feel that in my relationships. I can feel that in the home that I'm living in. I can feel that looking at my bank account. Okay, perfect place to start. I want to share sneaky ways with you where we are activating the neural pathway of lack from the belief of it is not working. And this can show up in ways of, I don't know my ideal client. So because I don't know my ideal client, I'm not doing it right. My business isn't working. Nothing is working. There's no money in my bank account. I'm going to keep giving examples. I hear this one a lot. No one signed up yet. Guess what that thought is activating? It's not working, triggering the neural pathway of lack, okay? That email subject line wasn't good enough. No one clicked on it. No one opened it. No one knows about this offer, this new sale, my work. No one knows about me. It's not working, right? And then we go on social media all of the time, maybe like 17 times a day, because that's what's known and familiar to you. It's a habit. Sometimes you're like, how is my phone in my hand? And I'm on Instagram looking at who liked my last reel. Where do you think that's being led by? This actually recently just happened to my friend. She was driving. She had like a 6-hour drive. Ooh, my 2:22 alarm just went off. And she was like, guys, that drive just showed me and taught me something about myself. She was like, at least 5 times while I was driving, I found my phone in my hand. Instagram was like opened up and I had no idea how I got there. I have no conscious memory of that. Yeah, girl. Guess what made you do that? Guess what made you, while you were driving, while you were cooking dinner, while you were on the toilet, while you were whatever, guess what made you pick up your phone, click on the Instagram app, and begin to look at either scroll, comparing, look at what other people are doing, or you're looking at your notifications to see if anyone liked your last reel, and then you're like, oh, fuck, they didn't. No one liked it. Guess what that's activating? It's not working, the neural pathway of lack. Guess what made you do that? It wasn't you consciously. That's why you have no memory of how the fuck am I driving, my phone's in my hand. That's your subconscious. Your subconscious runs 95% of the show, right? So if your subconscious runs and leads 95% of your life, of your habits, your patterns, your behaviors, your thoughts, your identity, how is one effing day, I say this with love because I obviously love Lionsgate, but like it is a crock of shit. If your subconscious is attuned to 95% of lack neural pathways and you're like, this one day is going to change everything for me. I'm sorry, it's not. And I say that with so much effing love because that's what I thought for so long. And let me just tell you what I would do. I would be with my crystals. I would be with my oracle cards. I'd be journaling. And I love all of that stuff. I love that. There's nothing wrong with that. But because I had neural pathways ingrained to lack, constantly thinking and believing in my subconscious and in my energetic frequency that it is not working, I could set the intention, my manifestation on 8/8 from sun up to sundown. And guess what? Would it happen? No, it would not, because I had my neural pathways attuned, ingrained to lack. Your neural pathways are in your brain and your subconscious. They run the show. Your reticular activating system that's linked to your neural pathways then shows you all in your life that's not working. And you get in that cycle. You get on that hamster wheel, or what I call the treadmill of doom, right? Where it feels like you can't get off. So right now on this day, yes, of course, set your intentions. Yes, of course, manifest. However, first, I invite you to do a little bit of an audit, a sneaky ass subconscious audit, so that we can become aware, because when you're aware is when you can pattern interrupt, create a new pattern, create a new neural pathway, right? With repetition and with consistency. That is why I will stand by and say forever and ever, manifestation is not a booty call. It is not a hit it and quit it. It's fucking 24/7. All right. So you get to do this audit and you get to see those sneaky ass ways of where you have decided that it's not working. When you uncover that, this can take you 1 minute. This can take you 7 minutes max. If you want to do this for however long, go for it. Whatever tickles your fancy. I'm telling you, you can set aside 3 minutes for this audit. When you uncover where you have subconsciously and energetically decided that it's not working, is when you can see the patterns linked to that subconscious decision and you can start to pattern interrupt, right? So for me, it was the pattern of opening up my phone first thing in the morning. Why? Because I wanted that that dopamine hit, that external validation of I matter, people care, right? And so I would go on Instagram to be like, do I matter? Do people care? Did anyone like that? Did anyone comment? Is anyone in my DMs? Okay. So that was linked to, that was a stimulus, opening up my phone first thing in the morning. The response was, no one cares. I don't matter. Okay. And so what I did to pattern interrupt that was, I know that that was a subconscious belief and energetic decision that it's not working, because every time I open up my phone on Instagram, there are no new comments, there are no new DMs, there are no new likes. Duh, Kelly, it's not working, right? Because I uncovered that sneaky ass energetic and subconscious decision that was linked to the pattern of opening up my phone first thing in the morning. Guess how I pattern interrupted? I'm not going to open up my phone first thing in the morning. Okay. And again, like I said, this was ingrained in my subconscious. Your subconscious runs the show because it's known, because it's familiar. Your subconscious is also linked to your body. Sometimes subconsciously, you'll wake up, reach for your phone. You're like, holy fuck, how is my phone in my hand? Right? Your body remembers those movements. Your body remembers that feeling, that emotion that comes with it's not working, which feels like bitterness, frustration, sad, low, resentment. And so because your body remembers that, your body is searching for that emotion. It's searching for that feeling. Okay. So you get to create a new stimulus and response. This is why in the morning now, and I share this with my clients and teach this to them immediately, I do grab my phone. I don't go on Instagram and I press play on my instant quantum activation. Okay. That's 5 minutes and 55 seconds. I listen to that before I get out of bed. I'm in the frequency. I pattern interrupted. I'm no longer searching for that feeling of I'm not enough. I'm frustrated. I'm bitter. Now I'm plugging into my money magnetism frequency. I'm playing in the quantum. I'm in the abundance realm. That feels fucking good. I had to teach my body to do that. You get to teach your body to do that. I had to rewire my neural pathways to do something different. You get to rewire your neural pathways to do something different, to create new beliefs, new patterns, new habits, a new identity for yourself, right? This is all possible for you. It does not take much time, and you can start by doing this audit, okay? I want you to uncover these sneaky ass subconscious beliefs of it is not working in all areas of your life, business, career, relationships, the house you're living in, the car you're driving, the bank account, whoever, whatever. I want you to uncover that. And I invite you to see the pattern linked to this and then pattern interrupt. Okay. This is your first step to creating new money-making neural pathways that you can start and implement today. This is what you need for Lionsgate to be potent as fuck. From here is where you can manifest and create real results that you've been seeking. This is why I implement science-backed techniques. This is why I'm so adamant about rewiring your lack neural pathways and creating new money-making neural pathways, regulating your wealth encoding, shifting out of Newtonian physics into the quantum physics, and attuning your energetic frequency to be in resonance with money. Right? This is what you get to do. This is how Lionsgate is going to be potent as fuck. And my love, if you have not yet, I'm going to pop the link in the show notes, or you can DM me on Instagram, the word audit. I am offering free abundance manifestation audits. This is where I can give you personal feedback rooted in science and let you know what's going on subconsciously, energetically, and emotionally so that you can manifest 10 times more quickly. I have space for about 2 more of these audits this week. So again, DM me on Instagram, the word audit. And of course, I'd love to hear what landed for you, what resonated with you after this podcast. I'd love to hear how you are celebrating, utilizing, implementing this potent, powerful day. 8/8 is a potent, powerful day. It's a portal. And now it gets to be even more potent now that you are clearing out lack neural pathways and creating new money-making neural pathways for yourself. All right, my love. Have a beautiful day. And until I see you in the next episode, let's go manifest that shit. Mwah. That was so much freaking fun. If you love this episode as much as I did, please take a screenshot and tag me on Instagram at @the_badassbabe so I can share and celebrate you. And I have a special gratitude gift for you. If you're feeling called, please give us a 5-star rating and write your review on Apple Podcasts. Take a screenshot, submit it. Let me know and I'll send you instant access to my Fuck Yes Money Hypnosis as a thank you, and I'll see you in the next episode.